This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Eastern with Chris Devoda. Caution on the racetrack, and you see why. A.J. Allmendinger in the double zero.
Jason Overstreet said check the rotor. A lot of times when you make contact with the outside wall, it'll break that right front rotor.
You can see what happened. He's been running right out next to the wall. He'd scrubbed it a little bit earlier. What happens here, Phil?
He was a little bit wider, it looked like early.
Yeah.
I think took off pretty quick though. I'm not sure if maybe he had a tire going down, you think?
That right front tire could have gone down. He had been, you see it's coming flat here, Phil, all the debris flying off of it. He had been running right out next to the wall. He's not going to misjudge it that bad after running that high all day long. I think he did lose a right front tire. You can see.
Close that door. Oh, we've got another engine expiring, it looks like, with the 18 of Ken
There's
Schrader.
oil up there. Watch up there,
out.
wreck. Tell Bobby.
That was
Oil
Kenny
up there,
Schrader himself saying, I lost some oil. Tell my teammate, Bobby Labonte. But NASCAR decided to throw that caution flag out of the field. Is slowed down coming through turn 4 right now.
Lose the motor there, Schrader.
That was a significant engine failure, wasn't it, Phil?
It certainly was. Ooh, good save by Kenny right there. A lot of stuff on the racetrack. You can see it pouring out of that. That's water, it looks like, doesn't it, Michael?
Again, Travis Kvapil is still chasing Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has got a pretty good lead. Jack Sprague just hit the wall and slows on the racetrack.
The caution comes out just when Phil was saying Brendan needed the green to stay out. It looked like that Jack had a right front tire. Right front tire go flat on that 60 truck, and he got down into turn 3.
Yeah, I looked over in turn 3, and he had already slowed down. He realized he had a flat tire, and then the truck took off, and he hit the outside wall. It's either good or bad for Jack, no in between.
But lately it's been looking bad. Big wreck at Texas.
Be careful, Jack. Try not to tear the fender. Don't have to. Guys, get ready just in case we're tearing the fender up.
And
there we are. That's our lead battle. Watch Jack. He makes contact with the wall coming off turn 2. That's probably what happened. You see the smoke right there. He's got a serious tire rub. When he gets down to turn number 3, that tire is going to go away. That's why when I looked over and he was running slow, watch. When he gets down there, all of a sudden, that truck's going to take off.
The race is about over.
no, that truck, that 51 truck is backed up to these guys. And what happened to Musgraves? He got tight coming off turn 2. He just gave up the front end of his truck coming off turn 2. But Kyle Busch is a sitting duck. Now, do you see him working that wheel, Phil?
Yeah, he is big time loose right now, just as he's been this entire race, but he is trying to drive the wheels off that thing. You can see him wiggling as he drives through the corner.
Side by side, this is for the lead. Kyle Busch on the outside. Travis Kvapil on the inside.
Coming back to 6 to go. Getting late. These guys racing side by side have allowed Mike Skinner, Brendan Gaughan, and Musgrave to start closing it up. Big group behind these two, Phil.
Travis knows the sense of urgency. He needs to get by that 51 truck in case the caution flag comes out. He knows if Kyle's able to cool his tires off, he probably wouldn't beat him on a shootout.
And while they run side by side, look who comes back in the picture. It's Brendan Gaughan in that South Point Chevrolet.
Now his truck's working like he wants it, Rick. We've run enough laps where that high side, he's able to leave that gas down. Ray, that 51 truck is scaring me. He's loose.
Well, I'll tell you, Michael, I've got a nomination for a runner-up on that Just for Men staying in the game. How about the pit crew for Kyle Busch today? This is a mix-mash of guys, and from week to week, you never know for sure who's going to be pitting him, but he's got guys from all different teams down here, and they have kept him in this game today. They've pitted 3 times today, and each time brought him out in the top 5. So they've kept him in this race with a mix-mash back pit crew.
He's got a heck of a battle on his hands, too. He's got that 6 of Travis Kvapil all over him.
Brendan Gaughan in that 3rd spot was the fastest truck on the track the lap before that.
And
now,
Mike Skinner's all over him.
Skinner's looking to the inside, trying to make the move down low. Can he clear him?
It looks like he had him cleared from when he does have him cleared. Mike Swaim, his spotter, is going to tell him clear.
Mike Skinner takes over the 3rd spot now. Brendan Gaughan drops back to 4th. It's Kyle Busch, Travis Kvapil, Skinner, Gaughan, and Ted Musgrave in the 5th spot.
Kyle Busch continues to run right out next to the wall with that loose truck. Travis is trying all he can to get by him.
Right side of your screen, that's Ron Hornaday. He has fought back from that tire situation or that wheel situation into a top 10 run. He's running 10th right now.
That time when they crossed the start-finish line, just 4 laps of racing to go. It was 25 1/1000ths of a second that separated Travis Kvapil and Kyle Busch.
Look at Kyle sideways again coming off that corner.
He is driving, literally driving the wheels off of this race truck, trying to hold on to the lead.
Or the tires, anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see where Travis goes. Follows him down to the middle of the racetrack this time.
Michael, he's running out of time. We've only got 3 laps to go when we get to the start-finish line.
And he's watching Kyle Busch wiggle, and he's thinking, just wiggle a little bit more and I'll have you.
Amazing how sideways we see that 51 of Kyle Busch get. And then the battle for third on the right of our screen between Skinner and the 77 of Brendan Gaughan.
You know, people ask all the time, what's more important, driver or equipment? Well, you have to have something good to drive, but I'm telling you, the job Kyle Busch has done right now, keeping that truck out front, he is driving that thing.
But he's running out of laps.
Yeah.
Laps are running down, and Travis is running out of options. I'll be interested to see how aggressive Travis gets here in these last couple laps. You know, when a truck is loose like Kyle is, you get a little bit close to him, it's going to make him looser yet.
You know, Kyle Busch running out in front of this field, this would be a different winner here at Texas. Now, Travis Kvapil has won before at this racetrack. Brendan Gaughan back by Mike Skinner, so Gaughan back up into the top 3.
And there goes Musgrave on the inside of Skinner, going for the 4th spot. Look at them, all 5 right in a wad.
Travis Kvapil last week was just in front of Todd Bodine. Travis Kvapil, not the fastest truck. Bodine was able to get by him, but it was after moving Kvapil out of the way. Well, now Travis Kvapil sees a very loose Kyle Busch in front of him. That could possibly mean, hey, I'm going to get right up on you. I know you're loose already. You may end up moving out of the way for me.
He has got some options. He knows he's got a loose guy in front of him. He knows that he can maybe get this run here, Phil, coming to the checker and hold off Kyle. Maybe this is a prelude to what we're going to see on the last lap. He makes the pass.
He clears them. Coming down for the white flag.
Everyone on their feet here in Michigan. Travis Kvapil's just made the pass. 2 miles to go.
Let's see where Kyle's going to try to fight back. He's going to the high side. Look at Travis Kvapil. Kyle's not giving up, though.
And also, Phil, Kvapil in front of Kyle will tighten up that truck for Kyle Busch. He'll be able to get some of that air off the nose, more onto the spoiler, and maybe make a run coming off 4.
Side by side for third. Skinner on the inside. Brendan Gaughan on the outside. Out in front, it's Travis Kvapil. Kyle Busch working their way out of turns 3 and 4. Travis Kvapil has 4 truck lengths over Kyle Busch, and Kvapil will win at Michigan.
Great battle for third. Who's going to win that battle for third?
It looked like Brendan Gaughan came across the stripe just in front of Skinner, then Musgrave, Crawford, Bodine, Harvick, Benson, your top 9, and Hornaday, an amazing comeback in the top 10.
Thank you so much, guys. Awesome racetrack. Thank you, Jack Roush. Thank you.
That's patience, Rick. He sat behind Kyle Busch. He didn't force the issue. He tried to feel out what was going to happen as the race wound down, and he made a move with 2 to go.
And I just saved it to what I do.
How about that? I saved it until
I didn't want to go too early on him.
I knew I had it. Brendan Gaughan coming by, congratulating our 2003 Craftsman Truck Series champion.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.